Hey y'all, it's Amanda with Sweet Bourbon Paper, and now that I have officially switched into my new 2017 neutral vertical Erin Condren LifePlanner, I thought that I would show you a walkthrough of my older Erin Condren. This is the 2016 version, and I used this one every week from March all the way through July, so I wanted to give you guys a look inside of this planner. So this was the first week I ever planned in my Erin Condren LifePlanner. This was a very exciting week for me. It was actually the first time I ever planned vertically. So I did this with some March monthly colored items from the Glam Planner. So you can see these full boxes here are hers. I only used 4 full boxes in this spread. The half boxes are also from the Glam Planner, as are these checklists, these like triangle checklists. I use these 2 washies. Like I said, the grass washi I believe is from Paper Source, and this washi down here was from Target, along with some shamrock stickers that actually my boyfriend found in like a drawer somewhere. So most of these items are from the Glam Planner. I did pull in a couple of items. This grocery shopping sticker is from Simple Papery. These little gym bags are from Hello Ashley Ann. This glitter flag and clinking glasses is from Scribble Prints Co. I believe that's everything. Yeah, the half boxes and little checklists are all from the Glam Planner. The only other things on here, this lunch bag and this barrel, are stickers that I made for myself. I made them using icons from the Noun Project. They're not things that I'd ever be able to sell. I would have to buy a commercial license for them. I don't really think icons are my jam anyway, but they were really useful to plan this spread. I also made all of these headers. I made school headers, today headers, and to-do headers, and this was the first time I planned with this like school, today, and to-do. But the most exciting thing about this spread for me is this Hello Possibility sticker here. This was the first sticker that I ever made. This is my hand lettering, and my boyfriend Tristan cleaned it up in Illustrator for me to teach me how to clean lettering. It looks way better than the lettering that I cleaned myself. He spent hours on it, and it's just absolutely beautiful. So this sticker was one of my first stickers. I guess nothing that exciting happened this week, but I will say I used a Le Pen pen on these glossy stickers, and you can see, I don't know if you can see it. I'll try to hold it up so maybe you can. You can see that it started to like yellow around the outside. So I don't know if it like the ink is an archival or what. Yeah, so that's it for my first ever week. I'm gonna warn you now, my second week is my least favorite spread of all time. So this is a week that I made for myself. I bought these papers, this clip art from the Cheeky Darling on Etsy because I had seen a lot of her work in other people's kits, and I was like, oh, I can do better myself. I did not know what I needed yet. This was my second week ever of planning. Why I thought that it would be a good idea to make my own kit is beyond me. So every sticker in here I made myself, with the exception of the stand mixer, which is from, I believe, Brandy's Sticker Shop. So everything in here I made myself. It's all on matte paper. It's technically matte removable paper, but I had to do a lot of like peeling up and repositioning. So you can see here that like the sticker started to peel. I tried to make a habit tracker. I didn't use it. I tried to make checklists. I didn't use them. I ended up hating the spread so much that I didn't use my planner for like the whole week. I just don't think that it was like effective for me. Everything was just sort of muted, and I don't hate it as much as I used to. But at the time I just really, really hated the spread. And again, any of these icons that you see here are made with icons from the Noun Project. So this was the first spread that I ever posted to Instagram. It was the first spread that I've ever been really proud of. There's like a hair, okay. It was the first spread that I've ever been really proud of. So I did this with the leftover full boxes from the Glam Planner. I also pulled in these the St. Patrick's Day deco sheet from Scribble Prints Co. And I used the weekend banner in these heart checklists from a March monthly colored sampler from Caress Press. And that's also where some of these flags and icons came from. I loved this spread. I decided to not make headers for this week because I was so dissatisfied with how my stickers turned out the week before that I was like, screw it, let's just write on the green. So I hand wrote school, today, and to do. I loved the way that this week turned out. I really think that it was the first time that I got a hand of like the functional decorative style that would end up working for me. This was also a really exciting week because we planned the biggest event of my school year, which is the annual language festival. So that's when all of the second language teachers plan this sort of like big storytelling festival, and that was this night. And it also happened to be St. Patrick's Day. So I was really, really excited. This was like the focal point. And the following week was spring break. So it was like a big celebration to make it through this day. This was my vision for when I first started planning, was being like this kind of a white space planner. And as I moved on, I think I definitely got less white space. Like you can see, I only used, 1, 2, 3 full boxes, 4. I cut this one in half. Like it was a lot of me writing on the paper. But later on, I definitely started using like more kits. Keep in mind at this point, I've yet to use a full kit. And then comes this week. This was the first time I used a full kit, and I tried being a no white space planner, and I liked it okay. It was spring break, and I was like, so I can't do my, school today to do. Let me try the traditional style to do on the bottom, little things, and then a long today section. I liked the way it turned out all right. I don't think it was long-term functional for me, and you'll see in the following week, I really don't like the way it looks with a more complicated. All right, so this was the March Mystery Kit from Scribble Prints Co. It was a very simple kit. When I first got it, to be totally honest, I was a little disappointed. And then I bought this Star Wars Easter sampler from Pretty Sheepy, and I was like, yes. It went so well together. So this is my first week of spring break. You can see that this, I believe, was the first week that I started tracking my lettering day of the year. This was when it started getting like too much for me to remember. Like I remembered that January and February together were 60 days. So starting like midway through March, I was like, gosh, I have no idea what day of the year it is. So I started writing down, that March 21st was the 81st day of the year, the 22nd was the 82nd, and so on and so forth. And that was really helpful for me, and I still do that to this day. Another thing that I did this week that I tried for the first time, I tried tracking both my lunches and my dinners, and I hated it. I hated it. It definitely didn't work out well for me. The only everything here should be either, let's see, everything is pretty much Scribble Prints Co. This was her thinner washi, so I doubled it with this grass washi. I loved my grass washi. I used it like every week in March. What else? And of course the Star Wars stickers are from Pretty Sheepy. How cute is this little bunny Darth Vader? I die. He's so sweet. I didn't actually even do anything for Easter, but the only other stuff that's on here are, again, the barrel icons that I made for myself. I later put in this like 3-month countdown sticker to our vacation. This Target sticker is also from Brandy Sticker Shop, but everything else should be from either Pretty Sheepy or Scribble Prints Co. Except the eggs, which are from the March mystery box from Pop Fizz Paper. It was like a little sampler, Easter sampler that came in there. This is my first ever Scribble Prints Co. kit. I did this very intentionally. I wanted my first kit to be Scribble Prints, and I wanted it to be no white space, and I wanted to do it sort of Andrea style. Scribble Prints was really like the first Plan With Me's that I started watching, the first kits I fell in love with. So it was a really big deal for me to like make my first Scribble Prints Co. week. I'm sure lots of you guys out there can relate that Andrea is like a big reason why so many of us got sucked into this planning thing in the first darn place. All right, moving on to April. This is the first week of April, and this was a glam planner kit. This was, again, one of the first kits I ever bought. It was her preppy summer kit, and I ordered it on pre-order, and I combined it with this like I Love Spring deco sampler from Caress Press. It was too much, right? This was the week that I was like, I can't be a no white space planner. It's too intense. Again, you'll see I'm tracking my lettering. I'm starting to use my checklist a little more effectively. I pulled in a ton of the leftover functional items from the previous Scribble Prints Co. week. Like this canceled. Oh no, that actually looks like Glam Planner. But like this flag or this like teardrop, even this half box. Actually, it's really funny that the Ladies First 5K was written on this like umbrella half box because it got super rained out. It was like a wind and rainstorm that day. So it's funny that I put it on an umbrella. Yeah, so this was the second week of spring break. Pretty much everything is either Glam Planner or Scribble Prints Co. I think you can see like a pretty clear difference between what's what. I did use a few of the Glam Planner March monthly items here, along with these like Caress Press stickers, my first ever Caress Press stickers. This little Ariel is from Pretty Sheepy. Yeah, I just don't love the way it's just like too busy for me. I really liked this kit in theory, and then once I put all the stickers down in practice, I just wished that I had done it white space, because it's just like a lot of patterns, and I think it was just too much for me. Oh well. So moving on to the second week in April, the first like full week in April, this is one of my all-time favorite spreads. This is the Girl Boss #1 kit from Caress Press. I used a little more than half of the kit, and I pulled in a ton of other items. This was definitely one of my most functional weeks. I layered 2 of the washies on the bottom. I did today, this was like, I think one of the first times with my school. Yeah, this was the first time that I adapted the headers for my school. So I did today, little things, and to do. Worked out really well. I ended up sort of doing that from now on. So I am back in school this week, but I'm doing like today means school, little things means whatever I do after school, and then to do is at the bottom. One of the things that I like best about this week is that I used a lot of shorter checklists that made me feel like my plans were, this is gonna sound silly, but that made me feel like my plans were more realistic. Like, on a Monday, it was way easier for me to accomplish 2 things, especially since like my grades were due. I had a meeting at lunch, like there was a field trip, I was going to the gym, and I was going to the grocery store. Like there was no way that I was gonna get home and accomplish like 5 or 6 things, right? So I just like marked down my lettering and one thing that I wanted to do, along with like the fact that the basketball championship was on and that I wanted to make dinner. Yeah, so I really like the way this worked out. These like gold foil, I don't know if you can see that they're actually foiled. These gold foil stickers are from a Happy Planner sticker book. So I bought like the fitness one. So I've got like workout, exercise, feel the burn. I loved this. I thought it was so cute. The stars and the arrows and stuff are from that too. I did like this little no excuses thing. I'd had like I was really bad at working out during spring break. So this was like kind of a way to push myself back into it. So yeah, pretty much everything is from Caress Press, except this Tsum Tsum and this Hump Day are from Pretty Sheepy. I have an icon here from Scribble Prints Co. And then these little brunch stickers are from, what are they from? Oh, they're from like a mini deco sheet from the Glam Planner. This, I guess I pulled in a lot of stickers. I'm like, everything's from Caress Press. False, it's not. This little Instagram sticker is from Planning Roses, and this grocery shopping sticker, again, is from Simple Papery. So I really like the way this week turned out. I love that I had brought in the gold pen. I'm really satisfied with this week. I think it was the right blend of white space and no white space. Moving on to this week, I was chaperoning a field trip to Europe, and so of course it was like Wednesday to Tuesday, so it was Tuesday night to Tuesday. So I didn't really need this week in planning, so when I was like feeling a little low over spring break, I don't like do well with vacations. I like need to be working so my brain is active. So I know that sounds crazy, but, or like really on vacation, like away. But like spring break, I just stayed here. It was the first time I ever didn't spring break somewhere else. So I planned this during spring break to sort of make myself feel better. And I did it all with stuff that had come in the March Pop Fizz planner box. And I just like didn't know what I was doing. This washi is really pretty and these half boxes are beautiful, but I just sort of like botched this week with these like quote stickers and these to-do lists that I didn't use. I tried to track my lettering, but of course I was away and I didn't bring my planner. So this week is fine. Like it's not cute, I guess. It's not like super functional, but it's fine. It is what it is. Sorry, y'all. I had to turn my camera off for a second because there were fireworks outside because apparently it's the 4th of July. Oh, wait, it's almost September. Okay. Anyway, this was one of my favorite weeks, and it was the first time planning in what would eventually become my permanent planning style. So this was an Evilu kit. This is her Blondie kit, and I paired it with the Rapunzel sticker sheet from Pretty Sheepy. I thought they were like perfect together, a match made in sticker heaven for sure. So this was the first time that I still did the today little bits and to do headers, and I used all of the full boxes because I loved them so much. And that was the first time that I had done that. And I had let myself use a kit for just 1 week. So I sort of sprinkled them throughout between the Today and Little Bit sections. Evie Lou's kits are really great because they come with, I think this was back when she was like selling them sort of as like a base kit and the add-on. So I did the washi add-on, but I didn't do the full like heart checklist box add-on. So again, you see that I do some shorter to-do lists here. I used her Little Bits and her washi here. I barely touched the washi strips, but I really wanted this bottom washi because the sun was like to die for. There's a bunch of other stickers from some other people in here. This habit tracker is from a Scribble Prints freebie. This day off is from a Planning Roses freebie. These amazing gym stickers are from Odd Loop. They're some of my all-time favorite stickers. Let's see what else is on here that is not Evie Lou. Pretty much everything else. I started tracking my vacation with the Scribble Prints Co. countdown. I love this full box. I think it's absolutely amazing. You'll see that I didn't get back from chaperoning the Europe trip until Tuesday. So like this day I knew I was gonna be in Munich, so I just wanted to like leave it blank. And this day I wanted to track the flight. We do get like a discretionary day after chaperoning a trip like that. So this was a day off. That's my only day off sticker, and it's the only time I think I would ever use one. So it's like pretty perfect that it matched so great. And then my Passover Seder was this weekend. So this was a really, really exciting week for me. And I love that it came out so nice in this planner. All right, again, this is one of my all-time favorite weeks. This was the Serendipity kit from Scribble Prints Co. Funny story about this kit, actually. I ordered this as a mini kit. I swear I ordered the By the Sea full kit and the Serendipity mini kit together, and I received 2 full kits. Andrea, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry that I never reported that. I promise I am a super loyal customer, and it just made me love you even more, and in the long run, I probably ended up spending even more money at your shop because this kit was just spectacular, and it was so nice to transition from the April colors to the May colors, which of course are the 2 best months in the Erin Condren. Obviously, so sad that we got rid of these old colors. Literally just for April and May. Like the rest of the colors I can do without, but April and May were so beautiful. Yeah, so this week was the Serendipity kit from Scribble Prints Co. I'm so glad that I ended up with the full kit here because it's amazing. I have the skinny washi, so I lengthened it by putting my dinners down at the way bottom, which I really, really liked. I loved the sidebar here that I didn't really like using like too many of the dark blue checklists, so I wanted it to be like a brighter spread than that. So I had this sort of like plain looking full box from the kit, and I layered one of the checklists on top of it, and I love the way that that turned out. Almost everything in this kit is from Scribble Prints Co., with a few exceptions. This is from Hello Ashley Ann. She is no more. I mean, she is, but she's not selling stickers anymore. But I loved these little gym bags. This Planning Time sticker is from Planning Roses sampler, again, my hump day from Pretty Sheepy, and then this crown is actually from a Willow Fields deco sheet. I had a ton of prom related things to do this week, so I thought that crown was like perfect for visiting the venue. I loved this week. I thought it was like so functional and so beautiful. The colors were really nice. It just made me really happy. The next week in May, this video is getting kind of long, sorry about that. The next week in May is my Evie Lou Flamingos kit. I just did the base kit here. I didn't add on the little bits or the washi or the full checklist or anything. This was like before she did her mini kit and full kit that she does now. So I used some scrapbooking paper to make like a bottom washi and this middle header, because the way that her base kits work, they come with today and to do headers, but they don't come with, like the little bits headers would come on the little bits sheet. So I just used like some scrapbook paper to make like a fake washi. But she does include like a few little checklists and a full checklist. So my sidebar was actually like pretty functional here. I pulled in a few Scribble Prints Co. functional stickers along with my favorite gym stickers from Odd Loop. This little coffee cup from Sweet Kawaii Designs. This laundry machine is also from Hello Ashley Ann. I really like the way this week turned out. I I think it's really nice. I actually really like layering like the meal stickers on top of the to-do list. I thought that was good. This week is insane. This is a Scribble Prints Co. kit. This is her donuts kit. I got it in like a dropout sale, so it's like an old format of a kit. So I did the to-dos here with the meal littles, and then pretty much everything here is kit. It came with like a ton, like a literal ton of washi. So I tried to use like a good bit of it to sort of break the space up. And then I pulled in some May functional items as well. I really like the way that this looks. This was a flag from the kit, and this is, again, a Noun Project icon sticker that I made for myself. I brought in a few Evilu. This is Planning Roses. Turns out I don't like having that many weekly habits. I really didn't use that at all. This was Spirit Week at school, so this was like really super festive, but I was like super sick this whole week. I ended up like calling in sick this day. I left early this day and maybe this day. Like, it was bad. I was really sick. So I sort of had to catch up over the weekend. But hey, the spread looks good, right? All right, this is a Caress Press kit. This is the first time that I used a Caress Press full kit, and this was her watermelon kit, her older watermelon kit. I love the way this turned out. I think I pulled in really lovely functional items. These from Odd Loop, this little me time from, I wrote me time with a joy sticker from Pretty Sheepy. I loved the way that looked. Again, you see these little like breakfast deco from the Glam Planner. You see my 1 month Scribble Prints Co. countdown. This week came out really beautiful. It was like a nice, relaxing week. I got a lot done, but I also had like a pretty good balance of like fun and work. And I think that the colors were amazing. My favorite part of this week, I Instagrammed just this. My favorite part of this week was that my my co-teacher was out on Monday, and so I used this little Odd Loop like emoji sticker from like her freebie. And I loved the way that looked. It was like the perfect blue. This was the week of prom, so I used the Hello Princess. I didn't actually use the Hello Princess sticker, but I used the Hello Princess kit from Little Miss Paperie. I purchased her base kit, her full boxes, and her little things because I really liked the size of little things. I really love the way this week turned out. I don't know if it was super functional for me, but I thought it was really pretty. And a nice mix between like deco and white space. I added in this 3-heart checklist from Scribble Prints Co., this habit tracker from Scribble Prints Co., this Rapunzel sticker from Pretty Sheepy because my cousin came to town and she is Rapunzel. Every one of our cousins is a Disney princess, and that is her Disney princess. Reports were due. I had to write reports all day. So those are like our big grades. We write like a big report for each student. So I made like a little heart checklist for each of my students with like a little gold box, and I checked it off. So that was really helpful. And I started using my 30-day vacation tracker countdown. I love Little Miss Paperie for functional, like decorative functional items or like functional deco, like her payday sticker, her date night sticker. Like I made my boyfriend do something with me that night because I wanted to use the date night sticker. This was Scribble Prints Co.'s mystery dropout kit that she did. I believe I got this in the mail like the day that I planned it. It was just so perfect to blend the May and June colors together. So I went ahead and did this. This is an entirely Scribble Prints Co. week. I did not pull in any stickers other than the ones in the kit and the countdown, which is also Scribble Prints Co. So everything in this week is Scribble Prints Co. I love it. I love this little like mermaid doing performing arts night because I think that like she looks like she's doing the Hamlet spiel. You know what I mean? I love it. I also, this was like the first time that I did these like little heart checklist layered over half boxes, and I love that look. I do it all the time. Like here, I did it a bunch of times here. So this was a, like the Hula or Aloha kit from the Glam Planner. I love this little, I'm not centered, am I? I love this little volcano because it reminds me of that Pixar short. I did pull in a habit tracker from Scribble Prints Co. Along with these little heart checklists are actually from Caress Press. They're from, this one I think is from the watermelon kit, but these two are from the succulents kit. I went ahead and pulled them in even though I hadn't used that kit yet. This is the movie marquee from the Little Miss Paperie kit from a few weeks before. This canceled sticker is from Scribble Prints Co. The cell phone is from Glam Planner January functional items. There's like a good number of random bits sort of pulled in here. This $50 might not even be from the kit. This might also be from Glam Planner's January items. I don't know. So there's a good bit of other stuff pulled in here. I loved this kit. I thought it looked so beautiful. This week was like perfect to transition to summer. I saw somebody on Instagram with the Glam Planner check boxes filling in the hearts instead of checking them off, and I loved the way it looked. So I did that here, and every time I use a Glam Planner kit after this, you'll see that I do that there as well. I love this kit. This bottom washi is like to die for. This was my first Odd Loop week. I feel like every week is a first in its own right. This was my first Odd Loop week. This is her London kit. Again, super cute, not super functional. I'm still like figuring out my planning style. So I did like the scene along the bottom and then the to-do list at the top and tried to pull in like whatever random stuff was happening here. But it was June in the school year, and so there was a ton of random stuff happening, and it was really hard to like shove it all into this little space. But I mean, her Odd Loop is, if you don't know, it's like a couple, and he does the designing and she does all of like the business end, and like his designs are just like to die for. I love them. Also, it was my friend Meredith's birthday, so I used this little like winking Ariel because she's a swimmer, so she is part mermaid. This week is really exciting. We actually left for our Mexico vacation on this day. So when I originally planned this week, I only planned the first 2 days. I planned it entirely using like random stuff. So I got a Misfit bundle of Glam Planner's June items. The only thing that I could identify as actually being like Misfit was the half boxes. Some of them, like you can see that the top is a little shorter than the bottom. And there was like a weird sort of like splotchy ink situation on the checklist, but like you can't tell. I have no idea what was wrong with the full boxes and no idea what was wrong with the little bits. But it was like you had no idea what you were getting, and those were the 4 sheets I got: the little things, the full heart checklist, the full boxes, and the half boxes, and those are like hands down the best I could have asked for. I pulled in this Hello Summer sticker from the June Scribble Prints Co. mystery box. I end up using the kit later, but I wanted to use the Hello Summer sticker here. I didn't use headers. I just sort of added, I planned just these 2 days, right? So I did like sort of stuff I was doing throughout the day and then a to-do list at the bottom. I had a packing list going over here and like random stuff I needed to accomplish over here. A ton of random stuff. Like that's Evie Lou. I believe this bar is like a later Scribble Prints thing. Like this is Scribble Prints. These to-do headers are from an old Caress Press kit that I had already used, I think from the watermelon kit. So just like random stuff. And then I left the rest of the week blank. And when I came back from vacation, I did the bottom washi too, but when I came back from vacation, I went in and filled it in. So I printed out like photo stickers. I don't have one of those like Polaroid whatever camera things, but I do have a silhouette and sticker paper. So I printed out a bunch of like photo full boxes and tried to like sort of coordinate them with the day. And I went in and post-planned what we were doing. So like I have some checklists for the days that we did a lot of stuff, some just like full boxes cut up and like half boxes for the days we only did a little things. I have these like big deco stickers that I believe I got at like a tiny little stationery store here in New York. So I pulled those in, and that was sort of how this week turned out. I think it came out really nice for like a midweek vacation, and it carried into the next week, which I'll show you now. So I did like this was the By the Sea kit from Scribble Prints Co. So I did like the first half, because we came back Wednesday. The first half I did as like vacation planning style, and then this half I did my summer style for like the first, everything's the first for the first time. So this is one of my all-time favorite spreads. I feel like it blends together really nicely. Again, a ton of Scribble Prints Co. stuff. We went snorkeling that day at this like park called Jelha. We were in Mexico. I don't know if I mentioned that. So I brought in this like little flounder Tsum Tsum. I drew this little yoga girl. I thought she was super cute. I tried to be like super productive here with the to-do lists, and like morning and afternoon. We were moving the following week, so like basically everything is just like move, clean. Yeah, but I really like the way that this turned out. I sort of had to like figure out what to do with the bottom, but I thought it looked really nice, and I did this with the top, like over the July flag. I used some washi and like this little odd loop dude. Just a few more weeks here, I promise we're almost done. This was a mystery kit from the Glam Planner. I did eventually join her mystery box as well. The theme was like live life a little naughty, but I didn't like that, so I didn't use that full box, but I did use the rest of them. So I used this like ocean one up top. I did pull in a few other random items. Glam Planner kits never have like everything I need, so I used like this appointment label from Scribble Prints and this checklist from like an old Evilou sampler. But a good, and this is from Odd Loop, and this is from the Planner's Coffee House. Scribble Prints over here. This was like the sort of like extra like Hawaii deco that came with it. But yeah, this was the week that we moved. So it's a pretty busy week actually. Like it's a lot of, you know, what am I moving? Like move the linen closet, move the stuff on the walls, like last night in our old apartment. Yeah, so I really like the way it turned out. I think I like did some more extra fancy lettering this week, and it was cool. I dug this week. This was another like half vacation week, but this time I took my planner with me. So this was that Hello Summer mystery kit from Scribble Prints Co., but I had already used the Hello Summer sticker, which is fine because at the time her sheets came with like 9 full boxes. They don't anymore, but even so, like, you guys will have seen, like, I don't necessarily use every single full box, but I love the way this turned out. This is almost entirely Scribble Prints. I brought in like a few planning roses here, and like this is pretty sheepy, but pretty much everything is Scribble Prints. I went to Atlanta this day to hang out with my family for a week, and it was like a really, really nice trip. So I like checked off everything we did, and I don't know, I just really, really love, this was like a super fun week. So I really love the way this turned out. This was the only week that I've ever actually planned while on vacation, so I brought this kit with me. This was the April Mermaid mystery kit from Glam Planner. I was not a part of her mystery box then, but she was like selling a misfit of it, and I bought it. Again, I have no idea what was wrong with it. Like, I cannot identify any error with this kit. It was so beautiful. I loved it so much. And I did bring in a good number of other things from, and I brought all of this with me. I brought in these pretty sheepy Tsum Tsums, a few like April functional Scribble Prints items. I saved the ice cream cone from the week before for this week because I knew I was touring an ice cream factory, which was rad. This is the first time that I used one of my stickers. This is my mini beer sticker. Yes. So we went to a brewery, so I marked that down, and then I had another flight. I flew into South Florida to hang out with my mom and go to my 10-year high school reunion. So I marked that down along with a few extra like June items from the Glam Planner as well. This was a great week. A lot of really great stuff happened this week. And then I came back home, and this, I believe, is my last spread in this planner. This is the Girly Nautical Kit from Evilou, and I added in these date covers from Scribble Prints Co. These were her May date covers. I didn't white out the dates behind them, and I wish that I had. But this is from Evilou. I did do her full kit, so I had like the little bits and the washi and everything. This kit was so, so gorgeous. I got my Once More with Love order this day, so I got to add in my munchkins. I love Evilou's kits. They're super functional. They pretty much come with everything you need. I don't think that I pulled in anything else. Oh, I didn't have a habit tracker, right? Maybe I did. I think I didn't have a habit tracker, so I pulled in this Scribble Prints habit tracker. But I loved the way this turned out. I love this little next week 3-heart box. I love the flat weekend banner. I love the white space balance. I think this week came out really, really beautiful. Thank you for letting me flip through it. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos like this one. And of course, leave me some love in the comments below. I hope y'all are having a great day. Love you.